Hello Libra, welcome to your mid to late November general tarot reading. Thank you for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights. Libra, look what you've drawn. You've drawn Beauty's Truth. Now, generally, just as a generalization, when it comes to Librans, you tend to be very attractive people. And it's not vanity. It's yes, you're beautiful on the outside, but you're also very beautiful on the inside, of course. Now, there may be something that I'm picking up here around Libra where perhaps you've started to doubt that. Not on the outside. I feel that it's more on the inside. But of course, it's an untruth that we often tell ourselves when we're just not feeling our best. Perhaps you've had an illness, or you're not feeling physically strong at the moment. So let's see Libra, where this is going within your reading. All right, Libra. Let's get these cards down. While I'm doing that, please do press that thumbs up button. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting my channel and coming back to it. And if you're a newcomer, welcome. My name is Michelle, and I hope that you enjoy the reading. Okay, Libra, let's get started. Past energy, we do have the Three of Wands. In the current energy, we do have the Six of Cups. Near future, we have the Ace of Cups. Loving that for you guys. Your best path to follow is the Page of Pentacles. Around you, we have the Six of Wands. Oh yes, loving that. And your hopes and fears, the Three of Pentacles. The outcome for you is High Priestess. What's hidden is the Wheel of Fortune. Love that. And the Five of Swords is what's right in the middle. So that's that sense of everything else looks amazing, but then we get to the middle and we've got this Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords can be a sense of feeling as defeated. It may be that I'm picking up on a sense around you of telling yourself untruths. We do have the Angel of Truth. For a lot of you, you may have a hard time accepting compliments, is what I'm getting from Spirit. There's an energy here of intimidation. Well, you do have that intimidating beauty, Libra. Now, it's not intentional, but you can, at times, be quite critical of others, but you're also very critical and highly critical of yourself. So there's an energy around you here, Libra, of needing to shine a lighter energy out to people with this Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is showing your success. It's not hiding. It's there's a really strong energy of you needing to express a lovely energy. For a time, you may have withdrawn, and you may have had trouble thinking of yourself in a very positive way. Yeah, I am getting this as more temporary energy. I don't feel it's something that's been around for all of your life or anything like that. It's about graciously accepting compliments for you and for other people. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're talking to someone on the street, and they casually mention like a son or a daughter or someone around you, maybe even your spouse, and someone says something very complimentary about that person. Don't shoot the messenger, guys, but I am getting an energy here of perhaps unconsciously putting the person down. like the son or the daughter, or, oh yeah, they're not really that, they're not really that. Something like that, or putting out some sort of secret, the high priestess. Interesting energy. Now, why would that happen? It's about having a hard time graciously accepting compliments. Again, won't be for everyone, but that's a very specific message that I'm getting. The Six of Wands here is about success. And I feel that there is success around you. There is attention being drawn your way, attention on your family, on people around you, and it's good. It's good. There's triumph here. There's good news. There's advancement. And you need to share in the enthusiasm of that. In the past, we do have some disappointment with the Three of Wands. Past disappointment. You may have just been disappointed in your past. I mean, we often are, aren't we, Libra? Because we do have Six of Cups here, which tells me that at the moment the past could be returning for a time. And there has been disappointment in the past, but I feel like the opportunity is being given here, guys, to move on from that, with that Ace of Hearts, to move forward with love. Talking or thinking about the past, that Three of Wands in reverse, introduces it into the present, where it continues to create your future. So I think that something needs to be addressed from the past so that it can be transmuted through the present into this beautiful Ace of Cups in the near future. Writing a new narrative is what I'm getting. So whatever you've been telling yourself here, Libra, stories, negative stories about the past, love is being used as a current, if you will, to transmute the past into something that is a beautiful energy in the very near future. Every time you talk or think about the past, you bring it into the present and you limit your future. So it may be that a belief that you've had about yourself or someone else has become very much part of you today. And this could cause you to react in ways that feel familiar but are no longer the truth. Yeah? The angel of truth. So something is no longer the truth. And so you have to change the narrative, really. It's not working. It's time to leave it in the past where it belongs. So this is about becoming aware and being victorious with the Six of Wands in bringing about harmonious change. Yes. Yes. You may have thought you weren't beautiful. You may have thought someone around you wasn't beautiful. I'm also getting that. But I feel that is changing. There's something here about changing. And whatever that narrative is, whatever that thing that you said in the past about someone, it doesn't have to be a family member. It could be anyone. It's no longer true. It could be about yourself. Whatever this is, whatever you've been telling, whatever you've been saying, it feels a little painful, to be honest with you, with this Five of Swords being right in the center. This card wants you to be free from your own observations and thinking. The card indicates defeat, views, ideas, perceptions. They can be supportive or they can be restrictive. So a belief that you once had is now a limitation. Right now you're being asked to change them, to set yourself free. Every choice that you have moving forward is an opportunity, of course, to exercise your own free will. You're being asked to withdraw into a space of love with this Ace of Cups and come to peace. 5 is a number of conflict, yes, but it's also a number of freedom. So you're being asked to set yourself free here, Libra, from an old pattern of thinking. The Page of Pentacles. This is advice on where you should go in the future. Now, the Page is a messenger card, but it's also about study, reflection, concentration. You can't control the behavior of others, but Libra, you can control the behavior of yourself. Be pragmatic. I'm getting that. Be pragmatic. There's a real breakthrough here in awareness, in understanding. The Angel of Truth is here. I want to read from the book on that, actually. Let me just grab that. It is card number 30. Reduce that, it is 3. And we do have the 3 of trees in this deck. It's the 3 of Pentacles. And this is about rededicating yourself. You've received this card because your Angel of Truth has heard your questions and doubts about a current situation. At certain times in your life, you may experience challenging situations where your belief in the truth is questioned. I think that you may even be questioning yourself and your past beliefs about what constitutes beauty. You may have misjudged someone, maybe even yourself in the past. You may be questioning the truth about a relationship, a family issue, an issue at work. Your Angel of Truth is letting you know that the questions and suspicions that you have are worth paying attention to. These messages are part of your spiritual GPS system, guiding you to receive the answers you're looking for. Sometimes the answers that you uncover can be challenging and even upsetting. Sometimes the messages you receive are not what you want to know, however, they are what you need to know. Always be mindful that the information you have been given is meant for your highest good and to put you on the best path possible. So your Angel of Truth has your best intentions at heart, and he wants you to be fully informed before you make any decisions or judgments. Yeah, you're being faced with a truth, which could be startling. You know, it could be a feeling here of a sense of defeat. There's going to be a breakthrough in terms of something that you've misjudged. Yeah? Something that you've misjudged. Let's see. Libra. What are the messages here for Libra? Okay, we'll take this one. It's way too many. We'll take this one card and let's have a look. We've got Anu, Lady of the Earth. Alright, now with this one, it's card number 31. With this one, it's all about Lady of the Earth. I am the Earth, an eternal source of nourishment. She who nourishes. Okay. Certainly, in terms of beauty, that also raises questions around health. So if you've been feeling low, if you've been feeling down, if you're feeling like something isn't beautiful within you, or perhaps you're not seeing the beauty in something else or someone else, you're being asked to look at that. There's an energy here of what you feed will thrive. So what you want to feed is positive energy. What you want to feed and nourish is a sense of something healthy. Healthy feelings about yourself, healthy feelings about another. Your flourishing will also inspire the flourishing of others. So there's something here about how you feel about yourself, you tend to feel about others. It could be, again, it could be children that I'm picking up here, but it won't be for all of you. It's about how you feed yourself, how you feed your soul, how you fill yourself. Yeah, there's life force, there's vitality that can ensure growth, sustenance and continued well-being of others, especially of children. I'm getting that very strongly. Seeing something grow, wanting something to grow strong. There's a golden light around this reading. So if you need strength, Spirit is coming in with something that is going to feed your soul, nourish your soul. If you're weak, if you're feeling weak, there's a very strong essence here of something that can be a blessing with this Anu card. It does come from the earth. It's a very earthy energy. There's a strong, nourishing current here, Libra. A strong, nourishing current. Let's see. Messages for Libra. I feel that that's you. It's very much like a motherly energy. It feels like a very strong feminine energy. Something that feeds, something that nourishes, like, you know, a mother feeds a child. Something like that. Let's see. Hold your vision. You and your loved ones are safe here, Libra. Your commitment is being tested, okay? A personal issue will reach resolution and bring love into the situation. Yeah, it's very much an energy of loving what is a part of you. Not seeing it as an extension of you, but rather as something that supports you, supports life. For a lot of you, it's about a child, you know, and some. You could have a child that is of the earth, meaning they are a Virgo. They could even be Taurus or Capricorn, but more than the sign, I just get a sense of transmuting the energy from something that was causing disappointment, or there was something that happened in the past there, transmuting it, bringing love into the situation, being supportive of each other, wanting success, nourishing each other, being dedicated to that. Yes? There's going to be some sort of breakthrough here, where there isn't this separation. It feels like more of a coming together, and something that nourishes both parties. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it, guys. But it feels like it's around home and family with these Cancer cards. It does say you and your loved ones are safe. It does say that a personal issue will reach a resolution. That's a breakthrough. Your commitment is being tested. Make sure that you bring love into the situation. It's a really strange reading here, Libra. Let me get one more card for you. Another message here for Libra, please, Spirit. Yeah. Dedication, being on the same page, working together. Yeah. Let's see. The Angel of Release. Something needs to have some kind of belief about a person needs to be released. And I feel strongly it is about a child here, guys. It is about a child. You need to let go of something that was long held on to. A belief about this person that was negative. This is an angel that wants to help you let go of any concerns. You may have become so worried about a certain situation that you can't see a way clear to move forward with progress. So this Angel of Release wants to help you find a path so you can move past whatever is causing this stress or worry. She wants you to worry only about what you can change and take the focus off the things that you can't alter. Of course, we all are tested in life. You know, there's this energy of being tested. Your commitment is being tested. But your present challenge will teach you how strong and resilient you truly are. So instead of becoming angry or frustrated about this experience, use it as a time to learn. That Page of Pentacles. Think about what you're willing to accept in your life and sort through the things that you don't want. Visualize the issue you're concerned about. Feel the presence of this Angel of Release around you. Feel the freedom and shift of energy within yourself as you release worries. You know, surrender and release any worries and concerns that you have in your life to this Angel of Release. Try not to worry about issues that you can't control. Have faith that your Angel of Release will guide you in the right direction here. Libra, I am going to leave it there for you and wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me or you can go to my Etsy store. The link for that is down below. Thank you so much, Libra. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid to late November general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Capricorn, you have the card of Little Boy Blue here. Now for some of you, you could have a little boy, of course, or maybe not such a little boy anymore. And you could be thinking about this person, wanting the best for them, of course. For others of you, especially if you're a masculine energy, this could be you, Capricorn. Now it says on this card, dreams come true, return of the soul. What I'm getting around this is an energy of either not feeling as grown up as you would like, or conversely, perhaps feeling a little bit disconnected from the little boy that once you were. So take that as it resonates, guys, when it comes to you could have a little boy, or you could be that little boy yourself. So let's have a look here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your hypes. Those of you, if you have those available, I'd love it if you would support me in that way. Great way to support my channel, guys. A quick reminder that I am open for business for personal readings as well. The links for those are down below. In the past, you've got the Six of Pentacles. In the current energy, you have the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. In the near future, you have the Two of Pentacles. In your best path to follow, you do have the Devil card, the Shadow. And around you, we do have the Four of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Seven of Cups. We do have the Tower as the outcome. Don't freak out there, that's a very good thing. And when it comes to what's hidden, we do have the Chariot card. And right in the center, we do have the Ace of Swords. Wow. Capricorn, what's going on here? The main energy that I'm getting, guys, is the force of your mind. The force of your mind. When we talk about the Ace of Swords, and in this deck it's called Wisdom, this is about new ideas, it's about innovations. So I do feel that you're seeing a situation with more clarity than you've had in the past. It could be a mental challenge, something that you've had to push through to gain a broader perspective on an issue, a problem, in order to find a solution. For some of you, you may be looking at a course of study. I do feel that there's an energy here of changing your thought process. Clear thought. It feels like triumph, guys. The reason why it feels like triumph to me is because you have the Chariot card as what's hidden. So I do feel that you're trying to find the way forward. A path of exploration is before you. It's for a lot of you, I feel that this is about a son. So just be aware of that. Or if you're a male that's watching, I feel that this is you. And this is about finding your path forward, growing up, gaining wisdom, maturity. We've got the Shadow card as your best path to follow. Facing the shadow. Little boy blue. In order to grow, and we do have the card of growth around you here, Capricorn, with the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Trees in this deck. In order to grow, you have to go through this shadow energy. It's something that we face along the way. This is things like sex, lust, addictions, doing things that are more, I want to say, hedonistic, that kind of thing. So there's something that you're exploring. Absolutely. And it's so that you can gain knowledge, gain wisdom. I feel that for a lot of you, there's an energy of fantasy. Some of you may be online dating. Others of you, you may just be looking online at, I'm sorry to say, I'm getting like pictures, that kind of thing. I don't really want to go there in this reading, but for some of you, there may be a fixation at the present time on a person, place, or thing that is attached to the shadow. It's more of something that feels addictive. It feels very much like a strong, heavy attraction. It could even be like a lustful thing. In the past, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So it seems to me like in the past there was balance. There was something that you were doing, that you were receiving a certain amount of energy back. It's how we use our energy. In the past, I feel that energy was given, perhaps in a course of study. It may have been an invention, something that you're putting your mind to. We've got wisdom here, using your mind. I feel like Capricorn, you're someone who's very inventive. You may have even invented something. You know, for a lot of you, you work with IT, computers. You work with things that are to do with the mind. Not so much creative. Yes, it's creative, but it's more in the sense of solutions, problem solving. Yeah, it feels like that. But I think you've had a lot of that. You've had a lot of work. You've done a lot of work. And for some of you, you may have gone through college or university without any boyfriends or girlfriends because you're working so hard on your course of study, your path, very focused. But what you may have been missing out is, the fun times of college or university, or you may have just been very focused on your employment, work, business, whatever it is that you have going on here, Capricorn, and you have forgotten to add time to play. So I feel that you're trying to open up time to go out and do something that feels very much like hedonistic kind of energy with this shadow. And doesn't have to be a bad thing, guys. It's something that you'll learn a lot from. Oftentimes we go through an early part of our life a little bit cloistered, is what I'm getting from Spirit. But now it looks like you have a lot more choices in front of you. There is online dating, but it's more than that, guys. It's more than that. Dreams come true. You may have, for some of you, I think that you've wanted to be open to serial dating, meeting a lot of people that you're attracted to, being with those people intimately. I'm getting that. Yeah, it feels a little bit like instant gratification, wanting to scratch an itch. If you get my feelings there, guys, and that would be a dream come true for you at this point in time. Now we've got this shadow card, and we've also got the Tower showing up, and the Tower is a collapse. But the Tower in this card is called the Ego, and of course the ego is an important tool. So I feel like something here is being built up, building up an ego, because I do feel that there is somebody here who perhaps didn't have a lot of confidence when they were younger in terms of sex, romance, going out with people romantically. May have been very focused on work, but now there is this building up of the ego with the shadow. But it's a necessary part of your growth. It's not something to be avoided. Parents or other people who have gone through a rite of passage may be trying to deter you from this, but the thing is, it's something that you have to get through in life. It's a necessary part, and it's actually something that you're hoping for, that you're wishing for at this point in time. Yeah, there's an energy here of being shaken out of a slumber. And there's a liberation here. You have, or you're just about to experience, a massive awakening here. And it's time to breathe life into your dreams. Your past is being dismantled so that you can choose a path more aligned with the present you. That old you, Capricorn, is not you anymore. You're being asked to move forward with confidence, with boldness, to achieve. I don't feel you have any problems achieving your goals in terms of your money, your career, all of that. But I do feel that you want to take some time to do things that it's a different goal. For some of you it's lust. Yeah, and that feels like it's aligned. It's not that you're doing anything wrong here. It's growth. This is a turning point in your life. But it's good, guys. I feel like Capricorn, this is something that's going to kind of propel you out of a state of innocence, if you will, and into one of maturity around the opposite sex or whoever you're drawn to in life. May not go how you would hope. Rarely ever does. But again, it's part of the learning process here, Capricorn. Yeah, really, really is. Now, when we talk about the shadow, this is a place that you could have built up a fear around, a situation that scares you. It can even be repressed sexuality, guys. You could be punishing yourself for things that are not your fault. You could be storing up dreams, desires that you didn't think were possible, but it tells me that dreams come true, guys. So I feel that whoever you are focused on at present, there's a good chance that you will be with that person intimately. So make sure that it is for something that you really want. Your shadow is a part of you that longs to be embraced. It longs to be loved. It's not bad. And it's not trying to hurt you. But it is an unbalanced energy. And it's seeking harmony. At the moment, guys, it seems like you're being led by a certain part of the body that feels more lower vibrational, yes, but also is part of growth. Now, be careful, guys, of course, about fertility. For those of you who are of age, some of you are feeling like you're past it. There's a fear around your repressed sexuality. For some of you, you're quite young and it hasn't happened yet. We could be talking about someone who is still very much untried, untested, virginal, if you will. Or conversely, it could be the other way around. It could be someone who's a little bit older and just hasn't experienced this for a while and wants to go down that path to explore, to see where it leads. It feels like a hedonistic energy that I'm picking up here, guys. Now let's see what the angels have to say about this for you, Capricorn. Let's see. I'm interested to know. Yeah, it's something that you feel stressed about. It feels like repression. Repressed sexuality. If you feel a sense of, it feels like sexual tension rather than full-on stress. Angel of divine timing, yeah. Allow for it to happen when it's supposed to happen. You may be stressing yourself out in anticipation of an event with someone at this present time that hasn't happened yet. It could be a first time for some of you, or the first time with a certain person. And we have the angel of clairaudience and the angel of clairsentience. So you're being given messages, possibly in your sleep. It could be a friend at the present time that you want to be more. Your guardian angel is with you, guys. Let's see. Anything else here for Capricorn? Message here for Capricorn when it comes to this situation. Kali, yeah. It does feel very passionate, very sexual. The Tower and the Devil here, it feels like, it's a very sexual energy, this whole reading. You kind of have to read between the lines because there's some things I just can't say here on YouTube. Any other messages for Capricorn when it comes to this situation, please, Spirit? A time to give rather than take. Yeah, if you know what that means. Yeah, be a giver. Be a giver. That's always a good thing. You know, if you're worried about this event that seems to be coming up here for you guys, because I feel it's you and another, it is a time to give rather than take. So focus on that. Focus on being a giver, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Be bold and make the first move. Hello, yes. And your commitment is being tested. Yeah, you know, it is a little bit of a test, isn't it? Especially a spiritual test. If you feel like you have to abstain, that kind of thing. This is a very strong sexual attraction. But you know, it's not a bad thing, and it's not something that you have to punish yourself about. I don't want you to feel like you have to suppress these feelings that you have for this person, this passion that you have. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches, so it seems to be going out with a bang here, guys. Gonna leave it there. If you'd like a personal reading, please do let me know. My details are down below in the descriptions box, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your mid to late November reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Aquarius, you've drawn the Grail Fairy. Now this is about fertility, it is about the return to feeling healthy, it's about life and life cycles. So Aquarius, some of you may have been feeling a little bit low, you may have had a time of recovery, a time where you weren't feeling your best for whatever reason, illness, accident, injury, whatever that may have been. But you seem to be returning to an energy of vitality here. You know, whenever we are in the downward cycle, of course, we have to recognize that the cycle of life goes around and around. So you may be returning to a much more fertile stage of your life, where things were looking a bit bleak or barren, and now there is this beautiful, abundant energy that is coming in for my Aquarius. So let's see where this is going for you guys. And while I'm putting down these cards, thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes. And don't forget, I am open for personal readings as well. You can join my waitlist by clicking on the link down below. In the past, you've got the High Priestess, so a little bit of withdrawal there. Current energy, though, is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's that return to life, to health, to fertility. And coming up for you, we have the Three of Cups, joyful expansion in your life. Your best path to follow is the Hanged Man, okay? But I'm also getting very strong wheel energy here with that as well. Around you, we do have Release in this card. In this deck, it is called Release. Okay. And your hopes and fears, Nine of Swords. Still a little bit of anxiety there. The outcome is the Three of Pentacles. What's hidden is the Page of Pentacles, and the overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, Aquarius, when it comes to right in the center of this reading, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. Now with this, it does feel like meditation, wisdom, seeking. This is about being still, and yeah, I see that with the High Priestess in the recent past, that you've had a time to stand still. Things may not have gone to plan in the past, but I do feel that you're finding peace after having a time of withdrawal. You're giving up the flair for the dramatic. You're just taking things in your stride. You're not overthinking things to the point where it becomes chaotic around you, chaotic thought, or dramatic action. Here it's more about nurturing something. trying to action everything into being has exhausted you in the past. And I even get a sense here that you may have even neglected your health here a bit, Aquarius, for some of you. If that's you guys, I feel that you're getting back on track, getting strength back, looking for your care. For some of you, you're looking for a provider for your care. I'm also getting that. There's strength, there's focus in these cards. With this Queen of Hearts, this could be you, Aquarius, if you're a feminine energy. For others of you, you may have someone around you who is nurturing, caring. Could be a significant other, could even be a parent. But I am getting for a lot of you, this is a loved one, a caretaker, if you will. The Grail Fairy. And I also get, if there has been any kind of feelings of disappointment or loss around a person, this is a return to good health of a cycle of love with a person around you, Aquarius. Lovely. Because with this Three of Cups, I do feel that this is reconciliation. This is finding a healthy cycle with people around us. A supportive energy. It feels like enjoying time, not solitary, but more with other people, and enjoying that, because I do feel you have had a time of withdrawal, stillness, silence, but now I feel it's time to get out, to experience fun times with others. It will help with your health goals as well, guys, and this is a real turnaround for you. Yeah, there's something here where your thought process, what you thought was going to happen, is being turned around, and now things are much more focused on the good things that are coming up for you, whereas previously I do get a sense of focusing on the negative. But it feels like things are really changing for you, Aquarius. There's a massive turnaround in your life. The wheel. I get the wheel is turning around back into your favor. Things are starting to look good. There has been a release of negativity. There has been a release of anything that was dragging you down, holding you back, making you think limiting thoughts about your life, yourself. And now there's more of an acceptance. But with acceptance of what you have, there is a sense of peace, and you're not thinking about things outside of your own life. You're not worried about, is the grass greener over there? No, you're really just focused on your own life, your home, your family unit, whatever that looks like. You're protecting it. You're the custodian of your own unit there, your own life. I feel that you're really letting go of things that you feel burdened by. For some of you, you may have felt that you caused pain to another. That won't be for all of you, but for those of you who do think that, there's forgiveness. I feel that someone around you is forgiving, a loving energy, so that if there is something that has happened that perhaps you're not quite so proud of, I do get forgiveness. I do get there is someone around you like with a sixth sense. They may pick up on if you, I hate to say it, but there may have been an affair, there may have been a flirtation. Again, won't be for everyone. Could be reversed energy as well, but I do see forgiveness here. Somebody picking up on third party energy. I don't see it as anything that's going to break up. We do have this Three of Pentacles here, but I get this as rededicating to each other. I get spending time with each other outside of the home. away from, the mundane things, but doing things together that are fun, that bring a sense of joy and peace, loyalty. The Page of Pentacles is what's hidden, and I think that you're learning. You're learning by being with someone. You're learning how you can create health in your life. You're the custodian of your body. You're the custodian of your life. Only you can choose healthy choices. And I feel that you are. I feel that you're trying to make really healthy choices for everything. I mean, what you put into your body, what you do for others, love relationships, all of that. Making healthy choices, returning to health, a relationship returning to health. Let's see, I'm going to pick up from the angels. Let's see, what is your angel saying about this, Aquarius? Angel of clairsentience. Yes. Let me read from the book about this. It is card number 11. Now, Aquarius, there's something here about bringing back balance between you and another person. At this present time, you may receive messages, but you may not always understand or utilize this guidance to your full potential. So the angel is here to help you reawaken your built-in spiritual GPS system. Now, the messages that you receive will come in the form of gut feelings, inner knowing, physical sensations, and empathy for others. I think that when you have empathy for a person around you, you're being guided to pay attention to that, so that you don't hurt someone, Aquarius. Again, won't be for everyone, and for some of you this could be reversed. I do feel that either you're receiving a warning about someone intuitively, or someone is receiving a warning about you, Aquarius. And this feeling can't be ignored. Yeah? If you are picking up that a person around you is picking up something about you, I think that you can't ignore that. What you're picking up from them is true. This person may be someone who is showing you in some capacity that they are doubting you or concerned about their relationship with you. Don't ignore your gut feelings here. Trust your feelings so you don't keep making the same mistakes. This angel wants you to make decisions based on how you feel instead of overthinking a situation. If something doesn't feel right, stop and take the time to see how this feeling affects you and other people around you. If you feel unhappy, if something is making you unwell, this is an indication, of course, that you shouldn't proceed. On the other hand, if you feel happy, excited, euphoric, that's an indication that you should proceed. So this is about making choices based on how they make you and other people around you feel. Yeah? If something makes you feel good in the moment, but after you do it, you think, oh God, I should not have done that, and I've made someone around me really unhappy, pay attention to that, guys, because you're getting some kind of indication here, Aquarius, of reformation, trying not to do something that hurts you or someone around you. This is the release of something, the death of something that needs to be gone, so that you can move forward in a healthier way. Yeah? Let's see, what is the message here for Aquarius, please, Spirit? The Three Weavers. Now with this one, let's take a look. It is card number 37. The Three Weavers. The weavers of the past, the present and the future, of course. Three again. There's some sort of energy of three. Three, of course, is a crowd. You know, two's company, three's a crowd, guys. So pay attention to that. We nourish, we heal, and we cut the threads. The weavers of our life. The pattern can be changed, guys. The pattern can be changed. The victory is in a pattern changing. Turn around. It has to do with threes. Now, threes, of course, are growth. But in your case, what I'm getting here is that this is keeping safe an energy of two, and something coming in that that disrupts that. Yeah, a pattern can be changed. It can be rewoven. This doesn't have to be your destiny. You're getting signs here that you know, something could go really wrong with a partnership. You have to rededicate yourself to healthy goals, to healthy cycles. With the Page of Pentacles, it's all about what you feed, what you nourish, what you protect. Yeah, let's see. The Grail Fairy. I want to talk about that for just a minute. It is card number 25. So it looks to me like you're at a crossroads at the moment here, Aquarius. You may have felt like your life hasn't been flowing. Now, there's an energy of something being very closed off, being stuck. It may have been this relationship, may have felt very stuck for a long period of time. Yeah, it really does feel that way. But now I get an energy of coming back. More love, more sex, more life. Flow after stasis. Healing waters. They could even be tears. But rather than tears of pain, tears of hurt, it's tears of joy. It feels very much like being able to reconnect with a person that perhaps you felt a lot of stuck energy with. You may have even felt like you'd lost attraction for this particular person, Aquarius, but this feels to me like rededicating, a recommitment. But it's not a ceremony. You know how they have those commitment ceremonies after you have a marriage and then you recommit. It's not that, guys. This is more like allowing the flow of love, intimacy, and experiencing joy in that way. A healthy return to a life cycle, a healthy return to a relationship. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to get a couple more cards here, Aquarius, and then I'll leave it there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, or the link for my Etsy store is down below, so please check that out. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your hypes, your subscribes. I appreciate each and every one of you. You and your loved ones are safe. Yeah, I feel that there is safety, there's security. You're protecting that, and a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. It's around home, it's around family, guys. I wish you all the very best, Aquarius. Please take care, and bye for now.